Hi everyone, I hope you're really well. Today's video is a test, experiment, something along those lines, which I must admit I'm extremely nervous about. So we're going to test something out together that I discovered, and I think I'm slightly mad for even considering this. So I discovered this whilst doing one of my favourite things, which is scrolling through Instagram. I just like to watch videos that are on the general search part, just to see anything that catches my eye. And something certainly did catch my eye, and it's basically like an at-home DIY hack thing for colouring your eyebrows, specifically colouring them with this stuff. Yes, it is just for men, for moustaches and beards. And the more I started researching this as a possibility to be able to tint your brows at home, the more excited I got, because apparently this is something that a lot of people do. I don't know anyone that does it, so if this is new to you as well and you've never heard of it before, let's go on a little voyage of discovery together, shall we, and just see if this really does work. Now, the video that I discovered in question was from a girl called Hayley, and I did reach out to her via Instagram, and she seemed, you know, reassuring in so much as, yes, this is a thing, you can do it, it's fine. You know, you do wonder whether something is just kind of staged for Instagram. But when I googled it, it is definitely a thing that people do. So I thought, my eyebrows cause me no end of daily issues. If I can do something that will help resolve this and make the whole process a lot less irritating every morning, then I am definitely up for it. Apparently a lot of people do redo their brows every few weeks, you know, as it starts to fade, but I can deal with that. If this works, I can totally deal with having to retint my brows every few weeks. If you're in the same camp as me, where you have fairly decent brows, yes, these are not my own, they're benefits. I've got pretty good structure in terms of a fairly decent amount of hair. I've got a few sparse areas. There's just no colour there, and there never has been ever since I was a kid. They've just been pretty much invisible. So, like I said, I didn't want to go through this alone. I wanted you guys to come along with me, and we shall see what happens. And this could all go horribly wrong. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of what's currently there. So I will be right back in just a second. Okay, so there we are, and I feel like I'm looking really strange now, because when I discovered the art of doing your brows, wow, does it make a huge difference. I can't believe there are going to be a whole catalogue of pictures of me with basically no eyebrows. It's very odd. I probably should mention at this point that I have done a patch test. I did it 48 hours ago, because obviously that's really important. You don't want to be having an allergic reaction when you're messing around with this kind of stuff, particularly directly on your face. So, now that the brow area is completely clean and dry, the first thing I need to do is further prep the area. So I have some Vaseline here, so I'm just going to go around the area where I don't want it to be, just to try and protect my skin. This is something I'm really rubbish at when it comes to actually just colouring my hair. Extra measures today because of this being on the face. Next thing we need to do is mix it up. The shade that I've gone for is medium brown, and in here you get a little mixing tray, a little brush which I'm probably not going to be using at all. Then we've got the colour and the developer, so you need equal quantities of both. I've got an old top on just in case, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the developer in there, not that much. When I googled this, a lot of people were saying that it's such an affordable way to do it at home, obviously if you can do it and you're not allergic, because these will last quite a few applications. So we've got two similar amounts in there, and yeah, I've got absolutely tons of this stuff left. I'm going to use the end of this just to mix it together. I am so nervous. Why I'm doing this on camera, I don't know. I like the fact that obviously this is designed to be put on the face, so that's making me feel less concerned, slightly. Right, should we zoom you in a little bit and get cracking? Okay, so I'm kind of being drawn to using this old angled brush of mine. I feel like it's probably the right thing to go for, and I have to really carefully time this as well. So I'm just loading up the brush with a little bit. It's quite difficult to tell where you've been actually, because it's not really showing up. but you really don't need to use very much. Smells very much like hair colourant, as you'd probably expect. Just trying to make sure that I catch all of my hairs because I am quite sparse in some areas. Okay, I think that's one side done. I'm now going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Okay, we're approaching the halfway mark of the 5 minutes, and I thought I would just show you the development so far. I don't think I did too bad in terms of the placement of it, but yeah, you can see obviously this one I've not done yet. I've just prepped it with the Vaseline, and this side is halfway cooked. So I think whilst I'm waiting for the other 2.5 minutes, I'm just going to do this brow. Okay, so the timer's just gone off for this side. This one is part way through cooking. It's looking pretty good, so let's give it a wipe off and see what I've been left with. It's not feeling too bad at all. Like I said, I did do the patch test, so I was pretty confident that it would feel okay. Are you ready? I'm so excited. I think that is all the colour off. I can definitely see a difference. Whether I could have got away with leaving it on for a little bit longer, I'm not sure. I think compared to how they looked originally, it's definitely deepened. But yeah, they're just looking so much more beefy, and they're going to hopefully be a lot quicker to be able to fill in the morning. So I can't wait for this one to finish cooking. Okay, so that's the 5 minutes done on this side. There's definitely a decent difference in terms of how they were looking before and how they're looking now. I'm quite tempted to do another coat and just see if we can get them a little bit darker again. I do have quite a fair bit left in here. Let's go for it. And now we wait again. Okay, so that's the timer gone off. Let's have a look. Okay, so my brows are clean and dry now. I think they're definitely looking a lot better than they were before. I'm still definitely going to need to fill them in a little bit, but it's hopefully going to speed up my routine in the morning, which is absolutely what I wanted. So I think it's safe to say that this is a hack. This is a brow tint at home that you can do. How exciting! So there we have it. I am pretty happy with these results. I guess I'm probably going to have to be doing this every few weeks or so, like I said, but thank you so much to Hayley over on Instagram for showing me this way, because like I said, lots of people seem to know about it when you Google it, but I'd never heard of it before. So I hope that this video was enjoyable and entertaining and helpful, because if you have the same daily situation to deal with that I have, then anything that helps sort out these bad boys on a daily basis a little bit easier and quicker is completely cool with me, because I play the whole brow game thing every day of just crossing everything that they come out looking okay, and I am pretty happy with this. If you liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it, because I genuinely had no idea how this video was going to end up. And if you're new here and would like to subscribe to my channel, hit this subscribe button and you'll be notified of new content as and when it gets uploaded, and I will pop a link to my last video here if you haven't seen it to go check that one out. Anyway, I hope you're all really well, and me and my new tinted brows are off to enjoy the day. I'll see you again soon. Bye!